Right now, as you listen to my voice, you are operating at exactly 40% of your actual capacity. And I can prove it. Think about the last time you felt completely exhausted, totally burnt out, ready to quit. You thought you had nothing left in the tank, but the moment an absolute emergency happened, the moment the stakes shifted from optional to survival, you suddenly found the energy to move, didn't you? That is the 40% rule. Your brain is a survival machine designed to conserve energy, so it lies to you. It tells you you're tired when you're barely getting started. It tells you to stop when you still have 60% of your potential locked away. Today, we are unlocking that 60%. By the end of this audio, you will have the exact psychological framework to hijack your brain's default settings. But I need to warn you. Once you hear this, you can never go back to blaming your circumstances. If you are not ready for extreme accountability, pause this right now and walk away. Still here? Good. Let's get to work. The biggest lie you've been sold by the self-help industry is that you need to feel motivated to act. Listen to me. Motivation is a scam. It is an unreliable, fleeting emotion that abandons you the second things get difficult. If you rely on feeling ready, you will spend the rest of your life waiting. You don't lack motivation. You lack a system for execution when the motivation inevitably dies. Every single day, you wake up to a war between the version of you who wants to be great and the version of you who wants to be comfortable. Comfort is the assassin of your dreams. Every time you hit snooze, every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," every time you choose the path of least resistance, you are casting a vote for a life of quiet desperation. But not today. Today is the day we draw a line in the sand. I want you to save this audio right now. Bookmark it, because you are going to need to listen to this every single morning until your new reality becomes your baseline. There is a 3-step framework that separates the top 1% of executors from the 99% who just dream. It's not about grinding yourself into dust. It's about strategic, ruthless psychology. Here is the blueprint. Human beings are wired to take the path of least resistance. Instead of fighting your biology, weaponize it. Right now, your bad habits are easy, and your good habits are hard. You need to flip the friction. If you want to work out in the morning, sleep in your gym clothes. Put your running shoes on top of your phone so you have to touch them to turn off your alarm. If you need to write, leave your laptop open on the desk with the document already pulled up. Make the barrier to entry for your success so embarrassingly low that it feels stupid not to do it. Conversely, make your distractions impossible to reach. Put the TV remote in another room. Block the apps. Stop relying on willpower. Willpower is a battery, and it drains every hour you are awake. Design an environment where doing the right thing is your default setting. This is for the moments you feel completely paralyzed by procrastination. You look at the mountain of work, the gym, the project, and the overwhelm kicks in. Here is the hack. You do not have to climb the mountain. You just have to tie your shoes. When you feel resistance, negotiate with yourself. Make a legally binding contract with your brain that says, "I am only going to do this for exactly 5 minutes. If I still want to quit after 5 minutes, I give myself full permission to stop. No guilt." Here is the secret they don't tell you. The friction is never in the doing. The friction is always in the starting. Physics dictates that an object at rest stays at rest, but an object in motion stays in motion. Once you cross the 5-minute threshold, your brain switches from dread to momentum. 9 times out of 10, you will keep going. You will crush the workout. You will finish the proposal. Commit to the 5 minutes. Win the micro battle. And the war takes care of itself. This is the most powerful psychological shift you will ever make. Stop attaching your actions to a goal. Goals are in the future. They don't exist yet. Instead, attach your actions to your identity. The person who says, "I am trying to quit smoking," still identifies as a smoker. The person who says, "I am not a smoker," has shifted their identity. Do not say, "I am trying to get fit." Say, "I am an athlete, and athletes train." Do not say, "I am trying to build a business." Say, "I am a builder, and builders create." Every action you take today is a repetition. It is a brick you are laying in the foundation of who you are becoming. When the alarm goes off and it's dark and cold, you don't ask yourself, "Do I feel like getting up?" You ask yourself, "What would the highest version of myself do right now?" And then you do exactly that. You have exactly 86,400 seconds today. When the clock strikes midnight, those seconds are gone forever. You cannot buy them back. You cannot trade for them. They are burned into the history of your life. How are you going to spend the next hour? Are you going to fall back into the 40%? Are you going to let comfort dictate your destiny? Or are you going to rise, flip the friction, commit to the 5 minutes, and step into the identity of the person you were born to be. The 60% is waiting for you. It's on the other side of the work you are avoiding. Get up. Get moving. Execute. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Now, go to work.